Weather. Here is Chief Meteorologist Aaron Ayers, sponsored by Jim Bass Cars and Trucks.
Well, we've had a pretty nice afternoon here in the Concho Valley, and I think we're going to stay that way at least for the foreseeable future here in the Concho Valley. As we go into those weather headlines, we've got a nice election day ahead of us. We've got quiet weather this week. That's going to lead to mostly sunny days for us with highs in the 70s and 80s as we go into the rest of our week. Today, we got up to 74 out at Mathis Field. That's our high for today. We average around 73, so we're pretty close to where we should be for this time of the year. Our record was 92 back in 2017 for a high, and this morning's low was 34. We average around 48 for our low this time of the year, so we're quite a bit cooler than where we should be this time of the year. The record, though, was 22 back in 1966, and that's information from today out at Mathis Field here in St. Angelo. Right now, we're sitting at 66 degrees, feels like 66, humidity at 36%, winds out of the south at 3 miles per hour, pressure at 30.35 inches and falling out at the airport. Now for tomorrow, it's going to be a really nice day for us on our Tuesday. Mostly sunny conditions, temperatures topping out in the upper 70s for us. Get out and vote. Here's what the hour by hour looks like here. Around 7 o'clock in the morning, we'll start out with some mostly cloudy conditions. Temperatures in the 40s for us, so you'll want a light jacket if you're heading out early to go out and vote. And then we get into the 70s around lunchtime with mostly sunny conditions. And then around 5 o'clock, that's when we're going to see temperatures into the upper 70s with mostly sunny conditions persisting throughout the day. As we go through the next 5 days, daytime highs will be into the upper or low 80s for us as we go into Wednesday and into Thursday, and then we'll get back into the upper 70s by Friday and Saturday. So above normal for us for this time of the year, but that's kind of what we're expecting for the whole month, and we'll look at that in just a minute. But clouds and radar across the lower 48 right now. Things are very quiet for us, not seeing anything much at all across the entire lower 48, and that's the way I think it's going to stay for us here, especially here in Texas over the next 7 days. Some clouds for us on Wednesday. That clears out of here. Then we get more clouds as we go into Saturday, and then as we go into next week, it's not until the beginning of next week that things start to look a little more interesting for rain chances here in the Concho Valley as we go towards next Tuesday, but we'll hold on to that till next week. The rest of the month looks like this. This is from the Climate Prediction Center, and they kind of go around and say, here's what it's going to be for the rest of the month. And we're looking at below normal rainfall for the rest of the month of November, not just here in the Concho Valley, but across portions of the southern U.S. as well. And then as we look at temperatures for the rest of the month, they're going to be above normal for us here in the Concho Valley, and much of the Lone Star State expected to be above normal. For tonight, we get down to 40 degrees, mostly clear conditions, winds out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. For our Tuesday election day, getting upwards of 77 degrees, mostly sunny conditions, winds out of the south at 10 to 15 miles per hour, so a little bit breezy for us on our election day. As we get through the next 5 days here in the Concho Valley, we're going to continue to see that mix of sun and clouds in the days ahead. Temperatures getting into the 80s for daytime highs a couple of days, with morning lows starting out in the 40s and 50s for us. As we go into the rest of that 7 day, we'll start to see more cloudy conditions increasing as we go into next week. Stick around. We've got more KSAN News after the break.